Hey guys, Spider here. Have you been plagued with an injury that, it just won't heal? I know I fucked up my back a few years back and had one surgery. It didn't work too well. Had another surgery. And if I would have known about this stuff prior to the second surgery, no way in hell I would have had the stupid spinal fusion done. But this right here is I've got a blend this time. Last time I bought it in two separate vials. This is BPC 157 and TB 500. BPC stands for Body Protective Compound. It's found in your gut. They call it the wolverine peptide because basically both of them are amino acids, and what they do is they search out injured tissue and heal. Uh, So, I mean, if you're an athlete, probably not best to use it because it will show up and it is technically a performance enhancing drug. But it's not like steroids. Like, you don't get all, like, swole. Like, it just silently heals you. So you buy it and it comes in this little bit of powder in the vial. And you have to buy this stuff called bacteriostatic water, which what it is it's a sterile water with 0.9% benzyl alcohol in it to keep everything sterile. And always got to have the alcohol on hand. So this is a 5 and 5 blend, so it's 5 milligrams of each amino acid. And so with that, you're gonna want to do, I don't know, roughly 4 milliliters of bacteriostatic water. And it's in a vacuum, so you're going to want to draw the syringe up. I bought these big ones because they're a lot faster than using the small ones, just for reconstitution. I got these at, Tractor Supply or whatever. And so you inject some of the air into it, which then helps draw out the water. And that's about 4 milliliters. I know some people, would shy away from this because they're scared of needles. It's not like you're doing it intravenously. It's not even in the muscle. They call it a subcutaneous shot, which is just below the skin. And they say this stuff makes you heal like Wolverine. I think that's a little marketing gimmick, but it definitely does help you heal. I mean, that's what its job is. It's naturally produced in your body, and they're very delicate. So you don't want to just like put it in your vial to reconstitute it and just like slam it in there. They call that power washing, and what it does, it's going to break down your amino acids, and then you just spent, a bunch of money on shooting water into your side. But so it also is a vacuum. You need to hold the plunger extremely tight because if you just pop it in there, it's gonna suck it down as quick as it can. And you're gonna want to angle to the side. That way you're just hitting the glass and it's slowly touching the water. Just nice and slow. And that is 4 milliliters of bacteriostatic water. And like I said, it's very delicate, so you don't like shake it up. You just twirl it around, let it slowly dissolve. But the last thing you want to do is be real violent with it. You can order it online. Yes, you do sign a waiver saying that this is for laboratory use and, uh, you know, research purposes only, not intended for human consumption, blah, blah, blah. Because the FDA won't approve it. And we all know why the FDA won't approve it. Because I wouldn't have needed a second spine surgery with this. You know, that made the health industry, what, 60, 70, $100,000, who knows? Uh, so yeah, this will never get approved by the FDA as long as it cuts into the pocket of the healthcare system. So for each one, I normally do about just 20 cc's. But since it's combined, I'll be doing shots of 40 cc's. You want to go as close to your injury site as possible. Obviously, mine's the spine. I can't exactly, safely shoot myself up beside my spine without, probably causing more problems than I'm trying to fix. But love handles right here, that's just as close to my spine, so, it does its job. Like I said, BPC 157, they call it the wolverine peptide. It's found naturally in your gut. People who take this with like leaky gut, irritable bowel syndrome, like this cures all of that. But if you inject it close to the site that's injured, it also heals ligaments, joints, tendons, muscle injuries. I mean, it really is a miracle. Like I said, if I would have known about this little shit right here, there ain't no chance in hell I would have gone through with the second back surgery. I would have tried this for like 2 months. Then if it didn't work, yeah, maybe. Alright, so I'm fully dissolved. And again, you're going to want to pull a little bit of air. Inject it in there to help with the vacuum. Like I said, it doesn't take a lot. Since it's both of them combined and not just like one shot of each, normally I do 20 of each, so I'll just draw up 40 cc's. And there we go, right there on 40. And my least favorite part, it's funny, coming from my background, I used to do a lot of drugs. Putting a needle in my vein doesn't bother me, but for some reason, this just little bitty under the skin poke, like, I hate it. But anyway, so if you're right along with the skin, you're going to want to go at a 45-degree angle. And like I said, as close to the pain as possible. And there goes a shot of BPC 157 and TB 500. So I'll do 40 units twice a day. Do it in the morning, doing it at nighttime. This will be my first one. They've been out for like 2 weeks, so I just got my package today, this afternoon. So, and with anything sharp, like, I don't have one of those red medical waste things, but I at least always break the needle off, just so, accidents don't happen, kid go playing in the dumpster, or whatever the fuck happens. I just make it inoperable. It's unusable now. And, I'd like to keep doing this for, like, 1 more month. and should be pretty good. Anyway, it's called BPC 157 TB 500. You can buy them individually. That's what I did the first time, so I had 10 milligrams of each. This little bottle contains 5 milligrams of each. So it was a little cheaper, and I don't have to worry about like mixing them both and making sure I get 20 of each one. Like once it's in there and it's diluted, just pull it back and you're good to go. And it's a shame that, I mean, I hear you can go to your doctor and get something like this, but it's nearly impossible. Like I said, research purposes only. But here's to healing. Have a good day.